In the desolate town of Ashbourne, nestled amidst a dense forest, stood a towering mansion known as Blackthorn Manor. Its ominous presence cast a chilling shadow over the surrounding landscape, its weathered facade hinting at a dark and twisted history. Whispers of unspeakable horrors echoed through the town, warning all who dared to venture near. Undeterred by the tales of malevolence, a woman named Victoria found herself inexplicably drawn to the foreboding estate. Intrigued by the mysteries that enshrouded Blackthorn Manor, she embarked on a perilous journey to uncover the secrets hidden within its walls. As Victoria crossed the threshold, a sense of foreboding washed over her. The air grew heavy with a palpable darkness, suffocating her in its icy grip. The mansion's interior lay in ruins, its once opulent halls now dilapidated and consumed by time. Cobwebs clung to the corners, as if the very essence of fear had woven itself into the fabric of the building. Undeterred by the oppressive atmosphere, Victoria pressed forward, her footsteps echoing through the desolate corridors. Whispers, carried on the wind, seemed to guide her deeper into the heart of Blackthorn Manor. They spoke of forgotten tragedies and the tormented souls that still roamed these forsaken halls. In a forgotten study, Victoria discovered a dusty tome filled with macabre tales of the mansion's past. Its pages detailed a history steeped in darkness, unspeakable rituals, cursed artifacts, and the restless spirits of those who had met their tragic end within these cursed walls. Unbeknownst to Victoria, her presence awakened dormant forces within Blackthorn Manor. Shadows flickered and danced, taking on sinister forms that slithered along the walls. Malevolent whispers grew louder, their words laced with a hunger for fear and chaos, as if the very essence of evil had taken hold. Night descended upon the mansion, and Victoria resolved to spend the night within its haunted embrace. The air grew charged with anticipation, as if the very fabric of the supernatural realm was poised to unleash its terror. She settled into a dilapidated bedroom, unaware of the horrors that awaited her when the veil between worlds grew thin. As Victoria succumbed to sleep, nightmares twisted and turned within her subconscious. She found herself trapped in a labyrinth of twisted corridors, pursued by unseen horrors that hungered for her very soul. Desperate to escape, she fought against the suffocating darkness, her screams echoing through the ethereal abyss. As the night wore on, Victoria's dreams grew increasingly twisted and harrowing. She found herself entangled in a web of malevolent apparitions and nightmarish visions, each more terrifying than the last. The spirits of Blackthorn Manor, awakened by her presence, taunted her with their spectral presence, their ethereal forms haunting her every step. Within the confines of her restless slumber, Victoria stumbled upon a hidden chamber concealed deep within the mansion's bowels. The room pulsated with an eerie energy, its walls adorned with arcane symbols and cryptic writings. It became clear that Blackthorn Manor held a dark secret, an ancient evil that had been awakened by Victoria's arrival. As she delved deeper into the chamber, Victoria uncovered a weathered journal. Its pages told a tale of a cursed artifact, an artifact of unspeakable power that had brought doom upon anyone who dared possess it. Legend spoke of a ritual that could banish the evil, a ritual that required a sacrifice of great significance. Determined to lift the curse that plagued Blackthorn Manor, Victoria embarked on a treacherous quest. Guided by the entries in the journal, she sought out the hidden artifacts needed to perform the ritual. Each step brought her closer to the heart of darkness, but also closer to the salvation that lay beyond. But the spirits of the manor were not willing to relinquish their hold so easily. They materialized before Victoria, their spectral forms twisting and contorting with malevolent glee. They whispered dreadful secrets, their voices a cacophony of anguish and despair, attempting to drive her to madness and abandonment of her quest. Undeterred, Victoria pressed forward, her resolve fortified by an inner strength she had not known she possessed. With each artifact she obtained, the presence of the evil within the mansion grew stronger, its malevolence seeping into every crack and crevice. The very walls seemed to pulse with a malignant energy, as if the house itself conspired against her. As Victoria neared the culmination of her quest, she found herself standing at the threshold of the mansion's heart, a forbidden chamber where the final steps of the ritual were to take place. The air crackled with anticipation, as if the spirits held their breath, waiting to see if Victoria would succeed or succumb to the darkness that surrounded her. With trembling hands, she began the ritual, following the ancient instructions meticulously. As the final words left her lips, a surge of otherworldly energy filled the chamber. The mansion trembled, and the spirits let out a collective wail of anguish, their ethereal forms dissipating into the ether. Silence fell upon Blackthorn Manor, broken only by Victoria's ragged breaths. The curse had been lifted, and the mansion stood as a relic of a dark past, no longer a vessel of terror. Victoria emerged from her ordeal forever changed, a survivor of the horrors that lay within the mansion's haunted halls, but as she stepped out into the dawn's light, a sense of lingering unease remained. The shadows of Blackthorn Manor seemed to whisper a warning, a reminder that evil can never truly be extinguished. And so, Victoria carried her experiences with her, forever vigilant against the encroaching darkness that may seek to claim her once more. In the aftermath of her triumph over the cursed mansion, Victoria found solace in returning to the town of Ashbourne. The townsfolk regarded her as a hero, their fear of Blackthorn Manor replaced with gratitude for her bravery. Yet, Victoria couldn't shake off the feeling that something lingered within her, a residue of the horrors she had witnessed, haunted by the memories of the malevolent spirits and the lingering sense of foreboding. Victoria became consumed by a relentless curiosity. She delved deep into the history of Blackthorn Manor, scouring ancient records and consulting with local historians, hoping to uncover the origin of the curse and its connection to her own experiences. Through her research, Victoria unearthed a forgotten legend, a tale whispered only in hushed tones by the oldest residents of Ashbourne. It spoke of a powerful sorcerer who had once dwelled within Blackthorn Manor, his thirst for dark magic leading him down a path of corruption and madness. In his twisted pursuit for immortality, he had unleashed a curse that bound the mansion and its inhabitants. Driven by a newfound purpose, Victoria set out to uncover the final remnants of the sorcerer's legacy. She traced his steps through hidden chambers and secret passages, unearthing forgotten relics and deciphering cryptic clues left behind. Each discovery brought her closer to the heart of the sorcerer's secret, but also deeper into a treacherous web of ancient magic. As Victoria ventured deeper into the abyss, she encountered a secret society, the Order of the Ebon Eclipse. They had dedicated themselves to protecting the world from the dark forces that threatened to spill forth from Blackthorn Manor. Together, they shared their knowledge and guided Victoria on her perilous journey, their collective wisdom a beacon of hope in the face of encroaching shadows. Guided by the Order, Victoria uncovered the existence of a hidden chamber beneath the mansion, an accursed sanctum where the sorcerer had conducted his most abominable rituals. Legend spoke of a portal within, a gateway to realms beyond mortal comprehension. It was said that the sorcerer had bargained with eldritch entities, binding them to the very foundation of Blackthorn Manor. With trepidation but unwavering determination, Victoria descended into the depths of the hidden chamber. The air grew thick with an otherworldly energy, and the walls pulsed with a sickly glow. Strange symbols adorned the chamber, their significance lost to time, but their power undeniable. Victoria knew that within this chamber lay the key to banishing the last remnants of darkness that plagued her. As she neared the heart of the sanctum, Victoria discovered a forbidden grimoire, the sorcerer's ultimate repository of forbidden knowledge. Its pages, inscribed with eldritch symbols, revealed the ritual necessary to sever the ties between Blackthorn Manor and the eldritch entities that held it captive. With trembling hands, Victoria began the ritual, her voice resonating with ancient incantations. The chamber quaked, and the very fabric of reality trembled. She could feel the oppressive presence of the eldritch entities recoiling, their grip weakening with every word spoken. In a final surge of power, Victoria completed the ritual. The chamber erupted in a blinding light, and the echoes of the sorcerer's curse were torn asunder. Blackthorn Manor shook violently, as if the weight of centuries of darkness had been lifted from its weary foundations. When the dust settled and the light subsided, Victoria emerged from the sanctum, her heart filled with a mixture of relief and profound sorrow. The curse that had haunted Blackthorn Manor for generations was finally broken, but the sacrifices made and the horrors endured would forever linger in her soul. As Victoria stepped out into the sunlight, she knew that her journey was not over. The darkness she had faced had left an indelible mark, forever changing her perception of the world. Armed with newfound knowledge and a renewed purpose, she vowed to protect others from the encroaching shadows, ensuring that the legacy of Blackthorn Manor would serve as a reminder of the price one must pay to defy the forces of darkness. And so, Victoria embarked on a new chapter of her life, venturing into the unknown, ever vigilant against the whispers of malevolence that echoed through the darkest corners of existence. She would be a beacon of light amidst the encroaching darkness, a guardian of forgotten secrets, and a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who dare to confront the terrors that lie beyond the threshold of our reality. Victoria's quest to protect the world from the encroaching darkness led her on a journey that spanned continents and delved into the deepest recesses of ancient lore. She sought out forgotten artifacts and consulted with enigmatic mystics, all in an effort to glean insights into the ever-present threats that lurked in the shadows. In her travels, Victoria encountered others who shared her calling, individuals who had dedicated their lives to the pursuit of knowledge and the preservation of balance between light and dark. Together, they formed an alliance, a clandestine organization known as the Guardians of the Veil. Bound by a common purpose, they pooled their resources, wisdom, and experiences to combat the malevolent forces that threatened to breach the fragile barrier between worlds. As a prominent member of the Guardians, Victoria became a beacon of hope for those plagued by otherworldly terrors. She traveled to remote villages and haunted locales, offering solace and protection to those who had fallen victim to the supernatural. Through her compassion and unwavering resolve, she instilled a glimmer of hope in the hearts of those who had lost everything to the encroaching darkness. But the battle against the forces of evil was far from over. Victoria discovered a growing disturbance, a gathering storm of malevolence that threatened to unleash chaos upon the world. Ancient prophecies spoke of an impending convergence, where the boundaries between realms would weaken, allowing the most formidable and malefic entities to break free from their eternal prisons. The Guardians of the Veil mobilized, their ranks swelling with warriors from all walks of life. Armed with enchanted weaponry, arcane knowledge, and unyielding determination, they prepared for the ultimate confrontation, a battle that would determine the fate of existence itself. Victoria, now a seasoned warrior in the cosmic struggle, stood at the forefront of the impending clash. Her experiences within Blackthorn Manor had shaped her into a formidable force, a beacon of resilience and unwavering resolve. She had become a figure of inspiration for her fellow guardians, a symbol of hope in the face of insurmountable odds. As the prophesied convergence approached, Victoria led the charge against the encroaching darkness. The Guardians fought valiantly, their hearts ablaze with an indomitable spirit. The clash between worlds shook the very foundation of reality, unleashing cataclysmic energies that rent the skies and fractured the earth. In the midst of the chaos, Victoria faced a formidable adversary, a primordial entity of unfathomable power, a being that sought to plunge the world into eternal night. Their battle raged across dimensions, each strike resonating with the weight of countless lives and the hopes of countless souls. In the crucible of that final confrontation, Victoria tapped into the deepest recesses of her strength. She channeled the collective will of the Guardians, their unwavering resolve crystallizing into a blinding light that shattered the darkness. With a final, resounding blow, she banished the malevolent entity back to the depths from whence it came. The world was saved, but the cost had been great. The Guardians mourned their fallen comrades, their sacrifice a testament to the lengths they were willing to go to protect the fragile equilibrium. Victoria, forever changed by the battles fought and the lives lost, stood as a pillar of strength and resilience amid the scars of the conflict. In the aftermath, the Guardians of the Veil continued their vigil, their watchful eyes scanning the horizon for any signs of the encroaching darkness. Victoria, ever committed to the cause, became a guiding force within the organization, her wisdom and experiences serving as a beacon of guidance for the next generation of Guardians. And so, the legacy of Victoria and the Guardians of the Veil endured, a testament to the unwavering human spirit and the eternal struggle against the forces that seek to tip the delicate balance of existence. Their stories passed down through generations, inspiring future champions to stand against the encroaching shadows, ensuring that light would always prevail in the face of darkness. In the years that followed the climactic battle against the encroaching darkness, Victoria and the Guardians of the Veil remained vigilant, their duty to protect the world from supernatural threats never waning. Together, they forged a network of knowledge and support, spanning across continents and reaching into the farthest corners of the globe. Victoria's reputation as a seasoned warrior and wise leader grew, and she became a revered figure among the Guardians. Her guidance and expertise were sought after by both seasoned veterans and newly initiated recruits. She dedicated herself to training the next generation of Guardians, ensuring that they were prepared to face the ever-evolving challenges that awaited them. Under Victoria's stewardship, the Guardians developed new techniques and technologies to combat the supernatural. They unraveled the secrets of ancient texts, delved into forgotten rituals, and harnessed the power of both ancient and modern magics. Their arsenal expanded, as did their understanding of the intricate web that connected the realms of light and darkness. Victoria's own journey continued as well. Driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, she embarked on expeditions to uncharted territories, seeking out hidden enclaves of mystics and uncovering ancient artifacts of immense power. With each discovery, she deepened her understanding of the supernatural, honing her abilities and expanding her repertoire of protective spells and ancient incantations. Yet, amidst her tireless pursuit of knowledge and her unwavering commitment to the Guardians, Victoria never forgot the importance of balance. She recognized that darkness and light were intertwined, and that the key to true harmony lay not in eradicating the darkness, but in harnessing its essence and steering it towards benevolence. Drawing upon this realization, Victoria spearheaded initiatives that sought to reconcile with supernatural entities rather than banish them outright. She forged alliances with benevolent spirits and beings from other realms, establishing treaties that ensured cooperation and mutual protection. Through diplomacy and understanding, she sought to create a world where both mortals and the supernatural could coexist harmoniously. Victoria's efforts did not go unnoticed. Leaders and organizations from various realms recognized her as a unifying force and sought her counsel in matters of supernatural diplomacy. Her wisdom and insights became sought after by those who sought to bridge the gap between worlds, and her influence extended beyond the realm of the Guardians. As time passed, Victoria's name became synonymous with the delicate balance between light and darkness. She was hailed as a luminary, a guardian of equilibrium, and her legacy echoed through the ages. Statues and monuments were erected in her honor, and her teachings became the foundation upon which future generations of guardians built their own understanding of the supernatural. Even in her twilight years, Victoria remained an active participant in the Guardians' endeavors. Though her physical strength waned, her wisdom and guidance remained as potent as ever. She became a revered elder, the embodiment of the Guardians' enduring spirit and the embodiment of their motto, "In balance we thrive, in unity we protect." And so, Victoria's story intertwined with the greater tapestry of the supernatural world, forever etching her name into the annals of history. Her unwavering commitment to protecting the delicate balance between light and darkness, her tireless efforts to safeguard both mortals and supernatural beings, and her unyielding resolve in the face of unimaginable threats ensured that her legacy would endure, inspiring future generations to take up the mantle and continue the eternal struggle against the encroaching shadows. As the years passed, Victoria's influence continued to shape the world of the supernatural and the Guardians of the Veil. Under her guidance, the organization expanded its reach, establishing branches in every corner of the globe. The Guardians became a beacon of hope for those affected by supernatural threats, offering protection, guidance, and support to all who sought their aid. Victoria's teachings and philosophies became the guiding principles of the Guardians. They emphasized the importance of balance, understanding, and compassion in dealing with the supernatural. No longer solely focused on combat, the Guardians also engaged in extensive research, seeking to deepen their understanding of the supernatural forces at play and find new ways to mitigate their harmful effects. Victoria herself became a revered figure, not just among the Guardians, but within the wider supernatural community. Her wisdom earned her the respect of supernatural beings of all kinds, witches, werewolves, vampires, and fae, who recognized her as a fair and just mediator. She served as a bridge between mortal and supernatural realms, advocating for cooperation and peaceful coexistence. In recognition of her contributions, Victoria was invited to address the Supernatural Council, an assembly of leaders from various supernatural factions. Her impassioned speech on the importance of unity and understanding resonated deeply with those in attendance, leading to the establishment of a permanent council dedicated to maintaining peace and balance in the supernatural world. Victoria's involvement in the Supernatural Council marked a new chapter in her life. She became a trusted advisor, mediating disputes and offering guidance on matters of great importance. Her diplomatic skills and ability to see the bigger picture earned her the respect and admiration of council members from all factions. However, Victoria's tireless work took a toll on her health. Years of battling supernatural forces and shouldering the responsibility of leadership had weakened her physically. Recognizing the need for a successor, she began grooming a promising young guardian named Alexia, a fierce and compassionate warrior with a keen intellect and a deep understanding of the delicate balance between light and darkness. As Victoria gradually withdrew from the front lines, she focused her efforts on mentoring Alexia, sharing her knowledge and experiences, and preparing her to take up the mantle of leadership. Under Victoria's guidance, Alexia blossomed into a formidable guardian, embodying the principles of balance and compassion that her mentor had instilled in her. When the time came for Victoria to pass the torch, she did so with grace and confidence, knowing that she had prepared her successor well. Alexia assumed the role of guardian leader, carrying on Victoria's legacy and leading the organization with wisdom and strength. In her retirement, Victoria retreated to a secluded sanctuary, a place where she could find solace and reflect on the long and eventful journey she had undertaken. Surrounded by books, ancient artifacts, and the whispers of forgotten knowledge, she embraced a quieter life, content in the knowledge that she had played her part in preserving the delicate balance of the supernatural realm. Though Victoria's physical presence diminished, her impact endured. Her teachings and philosophies continued to shape the guardians of the Veil, guiding their actions and shaping their interactions with the supernatural world. Her name lived on as a symbol of wisdom and hope, a reminder that even in the face of darkness, there was always light to be found. And so, the tale of Victoria, the guardian of the Veil, reached its conclusion. Her journey from an ordinary mortal to a champion of balance and protector of realms had left an indelible mark on the world. Her legacy served as a testament to the power of determination, compassion, and unity in the face of overwhelming odds, inspiring generations of guardians to come and ensuring that the delicate equilibrium between light and darkness would endure for ages to come. At the end of this video, I hope you have enjoyed this story. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video to receive all new horror stories that are more exciting and mysterious. Thank you, my dears.